Good morning. Good morning and good day. Good morning and good day. Welcome back to another edition of the Kingdom Things podcast, Home Healing Edition. So, welcome everyone. I hope everyone's having a blessed and wonderful day. Again, my name is Ashley Nicole Phillips. I am a spiritual practitioner by the way of God, by the way of Source, by the way of the Most High, by the way of the Central Sun. Whatever you like to call the ultimate creator energy, that is who appointed me as my role of a spiritual practitioner. Again, I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's doing well. I know we are in different times. We are going through ascension, as everyone here knows, most likely. We are going through ascension. What is ascension? Ascension is humanity stepping into our truest truth. Ascension is humanity realizing the depths of who we truly are. We are eternal souls having human experiences. We are eternal souls having a human experience. So we have been programmed to believe we are so many things other than what we are. So the programmings that say that we are identified by our gender, by our occupation, by our status, by our class, by our culture, all of these programmings, all of these labels that we use to identify ourselves act as layers upon covering up our truest truth, energetically covering up our truest truth, which is that we are soul-seated souls, soul-seated beings, seated by the energy of the highest creator energy. So we are gods and goddesses walking the planet Earth. But we're coming into that remembrance. We are coming into that remembrance. Our soul knows our truest truth. Our souls know these things. But our human vessels were programmed to believe otherwise. So welcome back, everyone. Today we are going to speak on the energies within. We're going to kind of touch on the energies within and the different aspects of the energies that we perceive in the earth realm, and then the energies of the spiritual realm. Again, with us activating the God within, activating our spiritual essence within, we are going to be dealing with both energy dynamics. And that's what makes you a masterful soul. That's what makes Earth such a special place, being that we are spiritual beings. The spiritual realm follows one energetic layout, and then the material world, the earth realm, follows another energetic layout. So that's what makes your soul masterful, and that's why your soul is here to experience this funness. It's our souls. Our souls take so much joy out of the challenge. Our souls take so much joy out of challenges. So we're going to talk about that today. The spiritual realm, energy dynamic versus earth realm, material realm, energy dynamics. So truly, the only truth is love, the energy of love. And when I say the energy of love, I don't mean like, no offense, no, like the earth love, human relationships. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful the way we gravitate towards each other and create these bonds. The love that is God, that higher vibrational love. It's a higher vibrational love that doesn't have so many labels and stipulations and conditions. In our earth realm relationships, there are so many conditions. Like, you have to like this, you have to do that. In order for me to love you, you have to be these things. Our earth realm relationships, we have so many stipulations. In order for me to love you, you have to be these things, a list of things that you require in a love interest. The love of God don't work like that. The love of God does not work like that. This higher vibrational love that I speak of, that we speak of, this higher vibrational love that we speak of, the love of God, is an unconditional love. This higher vibrational love of God that we speak of is an unconditional love, meaning I'm going to love you irregardless. I'm going to love you irregardless. There's nothing that you can seem to be to make me not love you. There's nothing that you can seem to be to make me not love you. Because all of the things that we seem to be are not who we are. All of the things that we seem to be, these lists that we create of the requirements for a love, all of those things, those are not who we truly are. Our truest truth and our only truth is that we are eternal spirits seated by the Most High Energy, the love of God. Internally, our truest truth, we are this higher vibrational love. But we come to Earth and we take on all of these labels, these denser labels, these lower vibrational labels, we take on these lower vibrational energies of who we claim to be, who we label ourselves to be, that are conditional. They're lower vibrational energies. The love of God is a higher vibrational energy, a higher vibrational love that is unconditional, because that love knows that it's the only truth. That love looks at you and doesn't see your bank account. That love looks at you and doesn't see your past. That love looks at you and doesn't see your pain. That love only sees itself, that higher vibrational love. So we're going to speak on today the two different dynamics of energies, the material earth realm, as well as the dynamics in the spiritual realm. Again, the only true truth over both of these realms, the material earth and the spiritual realm, is the love of God, that higher vibrational love, the energy of God. The love of God is the only truth that reigns over both of these energy dynamics. The only truth is the love of God. So now that we know the only truest truth is that higher vibrational energy of love, also known as Source, also known as Essential Sun, also known as Source, also known as God. So that higher vibrational love is the only truest truth. It is unconditional. Now, once we activate this love within, you want to give that love to yourself first. You want to give that love to yourself first. We want to give that love to ourselves first. And the reason being is, once we give that love to ourselves first, we become activated. We become activated and we're able to trust ourselves and external relationships. So even though this love is unconditional, we as humans, we have to hold boundaries for ourselves in order to protect our energy. Because what you're activating on the inside, people are going to gravitate towards it and people are going to want to have some of it. But you have to always make sure your cup is overflowing in order for you to be a balanced being, in order for you to be joyful, in order for you to be abundant, in order for you to take care of yourself first. So once we activate this higher vibrational love inside, we have to give it to ourselves first in order to be balanced, in order to trust ourselves and external relationships. Because we're going to instinctively know, spiritually know, we're going to know what as human beings, we're going to know where to set our boundaries with other beings on this planet. The reason being is because everyone isn't activated in this higher vibrational energy. So there are going to be other people that are attracted to you, and they're going to want to suck this energy from you. They're going to want some of this energy. And if those people are lower vibrational people, there is a chance for you to become imbalanced because you're going to overgive. You're going to overgive, and you're going to pour from your cup until it's empty. Until you always want to make sure you're overflowing. You always want to make sure you're overflowing. And what's overflowing from your cup, that's what you have to give to other people. What's overflowing from your cup, that's what you have to give to other people. I know a lot of the times, when we're on this journey, we want to help others. We can't help others if we aren't in the condition to do so. Energy is contagious. So if you're overgiving and and it's making you tired, fatigued, unbalanced, unhappy, that energy is going to rub off on other people. Your position, your greatest position of being of service to others, your greatest position of being of help to others is for you to be an example of what a balanced, healthy, happy, abundant human being looks like and feels like. That is your greatest position to put yourself in, to be of help and of service to others, is to be an example of what this love of God looks like, of what taking care of yourself looks like, of what loving yourself unconditionally looks like, of what joy, of what the activation of joy and abundance and happiness within looks like. That is your greatest opportunity to help others. So once we activate this love within, we're going to give it to ourselves first. And what's overflowing from our cup, that's what we have to share with others. So, the earth realm or the material realm, our human aspect, deals in the energy dynamic of duality, polarity, so opposites, polar opposites. So left, right, up, down, hot, cold, love, hate, masculine energy, feminine energy, giving, receiving, doing, allowing. So the polar energy, one of the polar energies, polarizing energy dynamics in our body is masculine and feminine energy. So whether you're male or female, your gender is male or female, you have masculine and feminine energy within. So the masculine energy, it is an energy, a giving energy. It is a doing energy. It is a active energy. As where the feminine energy is an energy of receiving and allowing. The feminine energy is an energy of receiving and allowing. Now we have both of these energy dynamics within us, polar energies. So you can begin to understand why balance is important, why taking care of yourself is important, because we have these different energy aspects within us, and balancing these energies creates harmony within. It creates harmony within. It creates an environment, a soil. Balance creates a rich soil to grow fruitful harvests. So balancing your energies within creates a rich soil to grow fruitful harvests. So when we speak of the earth realm, human body, humanism, you're speaking of energies that are opposites. You're speaking of opposite energy dynamics. So you're speaking of varying energy dynamics. So there's a lot of varying energy dynamics, and we can see what imbalance of these energies does. Like love and hate, like you can see where we have actions that are actions motivated by hate, hurt people, not only yourself but others. Actions motivated by too much love, and too much love, like the conditional love, too much love can also be imbalancing for yourself because you're giving more than you're receiving. So it's about creating a balance within, So that's why the earth and being human is is challenging. It's challenging because we have all of these seemingly conflicting energies, but they're actually with the right environment, these energies in balance creates oneness. The spiritual realm, the energy, there's no duality, there's no up, down, love, hate. There's only oneness. So in the spiritual realm, the energy dynamic is one of oneness. What is the one? Who is the one? The energy of God, the energy of Source, the energy of the Most High Spirit, the energy of the Most High Creator, the Central Sun. That is the one energy. Everything is one in the spiritual realm. One in different forms. It's that one energy that is governed. It governs the oneness. The energy of God governs the oneness in the spiritual realm. So there's an understanding of I am you, you are me. There's that understanding that I am you and you are me in the spiritual realm. So with activating the God within, we are activating the source energy in our DNA. With us realizing our spiritual essence, our truest truth, by activating the God within, the goddess within, we are activating the source energy, God, the Central Sun, Father, Mother, God, in our DNA. And again, this God source energy in our DNA that we're activating, this energy is governed by the law of oneness. So I am you and you are me. With activating the God DNA with activating the God energy, the source energy in our DNA, this energy is governed by the law of oneness. So I am you and you are me. And you can understand why that understanding, and it's going to be innate. It's going to be innate. But you're going to have the option to choose. With being in our human forms, activating that God within, it's a powerful energy. It's a powerful energy. It's the Most High Creator energy. It is a powerful energy that we're activating within. So yes, you're going to have the abundance of all things great. Yes, you're going to have the abundance of joy. Yes, you're going to have financial freedom. Yes, you're going to have increased wisdom. And we haven't discussed that, but wisdom, you're just going to have you're opening yourself up to the knowledge of the universe with activating this energy. So increased wisdom. Yes, we're going to have balanced and good health. With that comes a responsibility and choices. With being in human form, we have the choices of what we do with this energy, this source energy, with being in human form. Why? Because we're on the earth realm and a material plane in the universe where duality and polarity is also a law. Let's say that again. With activating the source energy in your DNA, you are activating the most high energy power within yourself, in which you are in your truest form. With you being in human form, you are going to have to make choices on what you do with this energy. You are going to have to make choices on what you do in this energy, because with you being a human on earth and a dualistic universe, material universe, with duality, polarizing energies, you're going to have a choice on what you do with this energy. It's a responsibility. This energy is a responsibility. It is your innate right to have this energy, to activate this energy, because it is you. But with you being in human form, you're going to have to make choices on what you do with this energy. And the choices that you make, you will have to be responsible for the effects of the choices that you make. Because another law, universal law in our universe, in our material universe, the physical plane, is a law of cause and effect. So what you do with this energy, you will be responsible for how this energy affects your choice, how your choices, you are going to be responsible for the effects of your choices. And another universal law in the physical plane, a material plane, in the universe, in this material universe, another universal law is the law of compensation. The law of compensation. So karma, you get what you give. You get what you give. So the way you choose to utilize this energy, you get what you give. 1. And 2, you have to take responsibility for the effects of your choices. You have to take responsibility for the effects of your choices, as well as you get what you give. So that is why being a human is so desired by spirits, because it is a new creation. It's a new creation. It's a new creation. So this activation of this God energy within, this powerful, beautiful energy within, coupled with the earth realm duality, polarizing energies. So you have the choice on how you utilize this God energy that is innately yours, because it is what you are in your truest truth, how you use this energy on a plane that has polarizing energies in and around you. You have polarizing energies in and around you. At the same time, you have this energy of oneness, this energy of God within you. So how do you wield your energy, Master? It's your responsibility, and you get what you give. All right. So we're going to go ahead and wrap today's session up, today's Kingdom Things Healing Home Edition podcast. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up. And I don't want you guys to feel nervous about this energy. I don't want you to feel nervous about activating this energy. As long as you're leading with your heart, with compassion and love, you will be okay. You will be okay. As long as you are leading with compassion and love, you will be just fine. Because again, your soul is masterful. Your soul is masterful. You're activating this DNA. And again, I don't want you guys to be on this program forever. Once you activate this DNA, you're going to activate your own intuitive guidance. You're going to activate your own benevolent spiritual guidance. So you're going to know that you're fine. You're going to remember who you are. You're going to begin to remember who you truly are, the eternal spirit that you truly are. You won't need this program, and you're going to know that you're perfectly fine. You're perfectly fine. You're in your own hands. You're in God's hands. You're in Source's hands. You're in the Most High's hands. You're in the Central Sun's hands. You're in Father, Mother, God's hands. You're going to know you're okay. You're going to know that you're compassion. You're going to know that you are love. So again, thank you guys so much for tuning in today to the Healing Home Editions podcast. I'm going to get the oracle cards that I'm going to pull in just 1 minute, post them. Again, we want you guys to look at the look at the art on the oracle cards, as well as read them yourselves, to start training your intuitive muscles in your body. To start training your intuition, so you can, when you're reading and looking at the pictures, take heed to how you're feeling. Take heed to the thoughts that pop in your head. Don't ignore those thoughts. Take heed to those soft thoughts that pop in your head. Write it down and kind of meditate on it. Meditate on what you're feeling. Meditate on what you're thinking, and really let those messages guide you. Again, we are here to empower you. We are here to activate your spiritual guidance, to activate your spiritual self, so that you can become a conscious creator, become a god and goddess walking on the planet Earth. So I'm super excited. I hope you guys have a blessed rest of your day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.